Hi everybody, it's Lisa Gokenauer, and I'm here again this week to talk about my potential dissertation topic, the Greek genocide. I focused on it again as I searched the JSTOR literature. And just to remind us all, the Greek genocide, which occurred between 1913 and 1923, was part of a broader campaign of ethnic cleansing and extermination carried out by the Ottoman Empire and later the Turkish nationalist movement. This atrocity targeted the Christian populations of the empire, the Armenians, the Assyrians, and the Greeks, resulting in the deaths and displacement of hundreds of thousands, if not millions. The scholarly literature on this genocide has grown significantly, with key contributions offering insight into its scope, motivation, and legacy. So the first article I looked at was Vasilios Mekanitsidis' comprehensive article, The Genocide of the Greeks of the Ottoman Empire. He provides a foundational analysis of the Greek genocide, and he draws on a wide array of primary sources, including diplomatic reports, survivor testimonies, and archival materials. Mekanitsidis constructs a detailed chronology of the genocide. His methodology is rigorous and interdisciplinary. He combines historical narrative with genocide studies frameworks. And he argues that the genocide was not a series of isolated incidents, but a coordinated campaign aimed at homogenizing the population of Anatolia. Mekanitsidis emphasizes the role of both the Young Turk regime and the Kemalist movement in executing this policy, and he concludes that the genocide was ideologically driven and systematically implemented. I also looked at Roger W. Smith's introduction, The Ottoman Genocides of Armenians, Assyrians, and Greeks. It situates the Greek genocide within the broader context of Ottoman genocidal policies. Smith's work is more conceptual. He focuses on the definitional and comparative aspects of genocide. And to do that, he draws on Raphael Lemkin's original formulation of genocide and highlights the shared patterns across the three targeted groups. That includes mass killing, forced deportations, and cultural destruction. Smith's methodology is analytical and comparative, and he used genocide theory to underscore the intentionality and state-sponsored nature of these crimes. His conclusion reinforces the idea that the Greek genocide was part of a larger genocidal continuum, not an isolated tragedy. Thea Halo's chapter, The Genocide of the Ottoman Greeks, offers a more personal and corrective perspective. As the daughter of a Pontic Greek survivor, Halo combines historical analysis with memoir and advocacy. Her work challenges denialist narratives and myths that obscure the genocide's reality. She critiques the minimization of Greek suffering in mainstream historiography and calls for greater recognition and justice. Halo's methodology blends historiography with oral history, and her conclusions are both scholarly and moral. The genocide must be acknowledged not only for historical accuracy, but for ethical accountability. Sarah Shields' article, The Greek-Turkish Population Exchange, adds a geopolitical dimension to the discussion, which is something I think is important to keep in mind here. Shields examines the 1923 population exchange between Greece and Turkey, which was framed as a diplomatic solution, but functioned as a form of ethnic cleansing. Her methodology is rooted in international relations and legal history, and she looks at treaties, League of Nations documents, and diplomatic correspondence. Shields argues that the exchange legitimized and institutionalized the outcomes of genocide, effectively rewarding perpetrators and abandoning victims. Her conclusion is sobering. International complicity played a role in the erasure of Greek communities from Anatolia, which is very sad. Together, these four sources provide a multifaceted understanding of the Greek genocide. Mekanitsidis offers depth and detail. Smith provides theoretical framing. Halo brings survivor testimony and advocacy, and Shields exposes the international dimension. Their methodologies, ranging from archival research to comparative analysis and oral history, complement each other and reinforce the genocide's historical reality. The consensus across the works is clear. The Greek genocide was a deliberate, systematic campaign of extermination and displacement, and its recognition remains vital.